2026 isn't waiting. Wealth shifts are already rumbling beneath our feet. Move now or be buried under someone else's opportunity. It isn't waiting. The ground is trembling with new fortunes. Those who step early will ride the wave. Those who hesitate will watch it pass. It isn't waiting. Quiet economic earthquakes are happening right now, and the people who feel them first always win. And the money map is redrawing itself, and the scribbles you ignore today will be someone else's empire tomorrow. It isn't waiting that the wealth is shifting in silence, and the next 12 months will decide who climbs and who collapses. And there's a new class of winners forming, and the auditions have already started. A new money cycle is forming, quietly, almost politely, and most people won't notice until the gate is already closed. If you're watching this, you're ahead of 90% of people who will only wake up when it's too late. Across the world, industries are bending, markets are mutating, and technology is bulldozing old limits. Fortune is slipping into new rooms. AI-powered businesses, automation agencies, faceless content empires, smart investing, and leverage tools that didn't exist 5 years ago. Those who adapt will rise. Those who resist will decay. Right now, someone with no connections, no pedigree, and no special luck is quietly building a system that will make 2026 their breakthrough year. The only real question is whether you join them or watch them. Inflation is squeezing some people to the floor while catapulting others into their first 6 figures. The gap isn't talent. The gap is awareness. The opportunity is already here, whether you act or not. So in this video, we're going to map out exactly how to get rich in 2026, not through hype, not through fantasies, but through the same mechanics that quietly build wealth in every major economic shift. Skill leverage, modern business models, intelligent investing, and systems that work even when you don't. If you stay till the end, your 2026 will not look like your 2025. Let's start. To understand how to get rich in 2026, you have to zoom out, far enough to see the currents that move entire economies, not just individuals. If you can see the tide early, you don't need luck. You just need a board to ride it. 1. Demographics, the silent engine of wealth shifts. The world's population is tilting in ways most people never notice. Aging nations are slowing down, younger regions are accelerating, and migration patterns are quietly redrawing where opportunity gathers. You're watching entire labor markets tighten in some countries and overflow in others. Where people move, money follows, always. This demographic shuffle affects everything. Jobs, inflation, real estate, technology adoption, and even which industries explode next. Those who position themselves in sectors fueled by young, digitally native consumers will pull ahead. Follow the people and you'll find the profit. Interest rates decide the cost of money itself. In 2026, rates are shifting from crisis mode stabilization toward strategic recalibration. Businesses borrow differently, investors behave differently, and ordinary people make different decisions. When money gets cheaper, opportunities multiply. When it tightens, efficiency becomes king. High rates slowed reckless speculation, but they also birthed leaner, smarter business models. As rates begin to normalize, capital will start flowing again, first quietly, then aggressively. If you know where money is about to move, you get there before the crowd. Nations are adjusting alliances, supply chains are rewiring, and industries are relocating like pieces on a grand economic chessboard. Some regions are becoming manufacturing hubs, others are turning into digital powerhouses. Every shift creates cracks, and the cracks are where new fortunes form. Energy independence, AI regulation, emerging market deals, and global trade disruptions are reshaping where businesses invest and where talent flows. The winners will be those who understand which regions are rising, which are slowing, and where capital is quietly taking shelter. Chaos pushes most people back, but it pushes prepared people forward. Demographics decide who the future customers are. Interest rates decide how fast businesses can grow. Geopolitics decides where the money pool's next. If you understand these three forces, you'll understand why 2026 is the best wealth window in years. Remember that everyday video uploads by this channel, so before starting the most important part of video, subscribe the channel for more videos about financial growth and press the bell icon to don't miss any video uploads daily. If you want to build wealth in 2026, follow the currents, not the noise. The loudest headlines rarely point to real opportunity. The richest doors never creak. They open in silence. Right now, money is slipping into a few very specific corridors. Anyone who enters early doesn't need to be a genius. They just need to be awake. 1. AI, the new workforce that never sleeps. Artificial intelligence has become the ultimate multiplier. It doesn't ask for lunch breaks, it doesn't negotiate salaries, and it scales without complaint. Businesses everywhere are shoveling resources into AI because it cuts cost, boosts output, and creates new services at lightning speed. AI isn't taking jobs, it's taking excuses. From AI-driven marketing to predictive analytics to automated customer support, fortunes are accumulating wherever AI removes friction. Creators, freelancers, entrepreneurs, everyone who learns how to command AI will earn more than those who resist it. If you can talk to machines, you can talk to money. 2. Automation, the quiet billion-dollar fixer. Automation isn't flashy. It doesn't trend. It doesn't breathe. But companies secretly rely on it more than ever. Every automated workflow replaces hours of human labor and saves thousands of dollars yearly. Behind every efficient business in 2026, there's an invisible army of automations working in the dark. This is why automation agencies, no-code builders, and optimization experts are earning absurdly high income with minimal overhead. They solve the biggest problem in business: wasted time. If you learn to automate a task once, you can get paid for it forever. 3. Energy, the world's most profitable tug-of-war. Energy is reshaping global power structures, whether it's renewables, storage tech, grid software, or enhanced extraction. Investment money is pouring into anything that keeps the lights on sustainably. Every economic boom rides on energy, and this time the world is rewriting the rules while running the race. Countries are competing for energy independence. Companies are building tech to store, track, and optimize power like never before. Where there's competition, there's capital, and where there's capital, there's opportunity. If you follow energy trends early, you follow wealth before it forms. 4. Healthcare data, the new gold rush. Healthcare is no longer just medicine, it's information. Patient data, predictive health models, AI diagnostics, wearable analytics. Investors are pumping money into any technology that can predict, prevent, or personalize health. In 2026, health data is the treasure chest. Technology is just the key that opens it. From startups analyzing genetic data to AI systems detecting diseases early, this industry is exploding beneath the surface. People age, population shift, demand rises, healthcare never slows. But now it's becoming digital, and digital means scale. When an industry becomes data-driven, money flows like electricity. 5. Creator economy tools, the infrastructure of the new middle class. Not influencers, the tools that empower them. Editing software, AI content assistants, caption generators, analytics dashboards, niche content apps. This is where investors are quietly positioning themselves. Creators are the new small businesses, and software is their toolbox. Faceless channels, micro-educators, niche experts, millions of people are building digital brands. Every one of them needs tools. Every tool becomes recurring revenue. The people who sell the shovels always profit more than the people digging gold. The summary is AI multiplies effort, automation replaces routine, energy fuels nations, healthcare data predicts the future, creator tools empower millions. If you plant seeds where money is already flowing, you don't need to chase trends. Your wealth grows on autopilot. Wealth follows inefficiency, the cracked doors of 2026. The core truth is simple. Wealth never goes where everything is perfect. Wealth follows inefficiency, like water slipping through the smallest fractures, and 2026 is full of cracked doors waiting for anyone bold enough to push them open. If something feels broken, it's probably profitable. Business models that exploit inefficiencies. In 2026, every year creates new winners, but 2026 will reward a very specific kind of entrepreneur, the one who fixes what everyone else ignores. Because when an industry is inefficient, it becomes a gold mine with the lights off. If you can switch the lights on, you own the room. Below are the business models quietly feeding on inefficiencies this year. 1. AI-powered service agencies, fixing slow work. Most companies still operate like it's 2015. They drown in repetitive tasks, slow customer responses, messy data, and outdated workflows. AI-powered service agencies step in and remove this drag. Fast, services like automated content creation. Customer support systems. Research and lead gen workflow optimization, predictive analytics. Businesses don't pay for AI, they pay to stop wasting time. Where there is slowness, there is money. 2. Automation consultants, removing hidden costs. If AI is the brain, automation is the nervous system. Companies lose thousands of hours a month to small tasks, scheduling, onboarding, CRM updates, approvals, follow-ups. Automation consultants eliminate all of it. In 2026, businesses are quietly hiring people who can build no-code automations, Zapier/make workflows, customer pipelines, backend systems. Automation is the invisible employee that never sleeps. If you can automate once, you can get paid forever. 3. Micro-SaaS and no-code tools, fixing tiny pain points at scale. You don't need a giant startup to win. Micro-SaaS tools are exploding because they solve one specific bottleneck extremely well. A scheduling issue, a content editing problem, a data cleaning need, a niche analytics feature. These tools scale fast because they target inefficiencies that big companies are too slow to fix. Small tools solving small problems create big income. One good fix becomes recurring revenue. 4. Faceless content brands, filling the education gaps. There's a massive inefficiency in learning. People want information quickly, clearly, and without fluff. Faceless channels, TikTok pages, newsletters, and niche digital curriculums fill that gap. This includes finance channels, AI tutorials, business breakdowns, productivity systems, asset-building education. People don't buy content, they buy shortcuts. If you can simplify something confusing, you can monetize it. 5. Done-for-you systems, selling certainty in a confusing world. Businesses and individuals feel overwhelmed in 2026. Too many tools, too many platforms, too many decisions. Done-for-you DFY services step in and say, we'll handle everything. Examples are DFY social media management, DFY website plus funnel setup, DFY automation stacks, DFY faceless content creation, DFY email newsletters. In a world drowning in choices, certainty sells better than anything. If you remove confusion, you create profit. 6. Digital product ecosystems, solving repetitive problems. Once templates, planners, scripts, frameworks, cheat sheets, AI prompts, they all solve tiny inefficiencies that millions of people struggle with. Digital products scale because they cost nothing to reproduce, solve everyday friction bundle into ecosystems that print monthly income. Solve a problem once, get paid 1,000 times. Digital products turn your knowledge into autopilot cash flow. 7. Data and analytics services. Fixing blindness in business companies are swimming in data but starving for clarity. Analytics services turn that chaos into insight. Offerings like dashboard creation, performance reporting, predictive metrics, KPI automation. Information is useless until someone turns it into decisions. Clarity is the most valuable product in 2026. Summary is 2026 rewards the ones who remove friction, accelerate workflows, simplify complexity, automate effort, clarify confusion, solve small problems at scale. The biggest fortunes this year won't come from new ideas, just better solutions to old inefficiencies. Right now, entire industries are clogged with outdated systems, slow processes, and blind spots no one is fixing. Customer service gaps, clunky software, old-school operations, unoptimized workflows. Every one of these is a tiny leak in the economy. And where there's a leak, someone gets paid to patch it. The richest entrepreneurs aren't inventing magical ideas. They're solving messy problems others have ignored for too long. AI inefficiencies, healthcare inefficiencies, finance inefficiencies, content inefficiencies. Each one is a doorway, slightly open, never locked, waiting for someone to step through. If you can spot inefficiency, you can spot income. 2026 isn't offering a map, it's offering hints. The cracks are everywhere, but so are the chances to turn those cracks into cash flow. The people who get rich this year won't be the loudest. They'll be the ones who see what others pretend isn't there. Investing in 2026, the patience principle, grounded wealth in 2026. In all the excitement about new income streams and fast-moving opportunities, it's important to stay grounded and cautious, because wealth grows best when the gardener is patient. Fast money burns fast, slow money stays. Every real fortune has roots, steady habits, disciplined investing, consistent skill building, and a calm approach that survives the seasons. People who rush usually lose their balance. People who pace themselves outlive the noise. Patience doesn't delay wealth, it protects it. In 2026, markets will swing, trends will spike and collapse, and shortcuts will tempt everyone. But the individuals who build lasting wealth aren't chasing every new breeze. They plant carefully, water consistently, and let time do its quiet work. A seed doesn't grow faster because you stare at it. Your path this year should be measured. Build skills you can rely on. Create systems that function even when you rest. Invest in assets that grow while you sleep, and avoid the traps disguised as quick wins. The world rewards those who move steadily, not those who sprint blindly. If you treat 2026 like a patient gardener, planting what matters, pruning what drains you, and trusting the process, you'll harvest long after others burn out. Wealth doesn't respond to panic, it responds to discipline. Sectors primed for growth in 2026. To understand where real wealth will grow in 2026, look at the industries that are not just evolving, but accelerating. These sectors aren't speculative. They're structural shifts in how the world will function. When the future becomes inevitable, early movers become wealthy. Below are the arenas gathering momentum under the surface. 1. Robotics, the rise of mechanical productivity. Robots are no longer factory-only machines. They're entering warehouses, delivery systems, agriculture, logistics, construction, and even small businesses. Labor shortages, higher wages, and the global push for efficiency are forcing companies to adopt robotics faster than ever. Where tasks repeat, robots replace, and profit follows. Every robot installed removes a cost and creates an opportunity. In 2026, robotics isn't sci-fi. It's a practical answer to a practical problem. Work that humans don't want or can't do efficiently. This single shift will create new wealth in robot maintenance and repair services, autonomous delivery, infrastructure, robotic farming tools, warehouse automation, industrial AI coordination too, energy transition tech, the new power race. The global energy map is being redrawn. Nations are scrambling to secure cleaner, cheaper, more stable sources of power: solar, advanced storage, hydrogen systems, AI-managed grids. Energy isn't just an industry, it's the bloodstream of every other industry. Where energy flows, money gathers. Energy transition tech is not just about renewables, it's about the infrastructure that controls and distributes power more intelligently. Grid optimization software, smart meters and sensors, next-generation battery technology, decentralized energy systems, energy efficiency platforms. Companies that help the world waste less energy will grow fastest. 3. Biotech predictive systems, medicine before symptoms. Healthcare is shifting from treatment to prediction. AI-driven biotech can now analyze patterns in genetics, lifestyle, and medical data to predict diseases before they appear. The future doctor won't guess, he'll calculate. When health becomes predictable, profit becomes continuous. Biotech predictive systems will explode because they solve the biggest inefficiency in healthcare: late detection. Areas gaining huge investment include AI diagnostics, genetic risk modeling, predictive analytics for chronic diseases, personalized treatment, algorithms, wearable health monitoring systems. This sector grows because people age, populations expand, and data gets smarter. Summary of growth sectors is: robotics boosts productivity. Energy tech powers the new world. Biotech prediction prevents illness before it appears. If you align with sectors that are rising by necessity, you don't gamble, you grow. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most people drifting through the coming wealth cycle half asleep. The landscape is shifting quietly, like furniture in a dark room, and the ones who win are the ones who learn to move before the lights come on. 2026 isn't waiting for anyone, but it will reward anyone who prepares. You now understand the currents, where money is forming, where industries are bending, where inefficiency is quietly leaking profit. The next step is yours. Build something, fix something, automate something, invest in something that grows while you sleep. Small motion today becomes unfair advantage tomorrow. And remember, wealth doesn't arrive loudly. It shows up the same way opportunity always does: soft footsteps, early morning, no announcement. Your job is simply to answer the door. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, because every single day we break down the real mechanics of building wealth. No hype, no fantasies, just clear strategy for people who want to rise. Tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next video. One insight at the right moment can change your entire year, and 2026